Good morning, fellow travelers. Today we are at Cape Foulweather exploring the Lookout Observatory. Sitting right on the edge of the cliff is the lookout at Cape Foulweather. The lookout sits right on the edge of this cliff, about 500 feet above the surface, and offers great views for whale watching. And the daily monthly whale count, yesterday 3, today 1, and 51 this month so far. Up here we have a collection of sea goofs made in the 1930s out of driftwood. There's a sea witch, Depot Bay dotty, 1920s wool swimsuit. Who's this guy? Here's a sample of beach balls, which are sometimes sold in gift shops as whale burps, but are actually naturally occurring and don't come from whales at all. Cape Foulweather was named by Captain James Cook. When he visited, he experienced over 100-mile-an-hour winds. The viewpoint also overlooks some of the local attractions, like the outcropping, which is the Devil's Punchbowl, and in the distance you can't quite see it, but the Yakima Head Lighthouse. And here's the Devil's Punchbowl. At higher tides, this fills up like a cauldron, and the water swirls around in a violent fashion like a Devil's Punchbowl. The punch bowl was formed through natural erosion when the softer inner layer of rock was washed away, leaving behind the harder outer shell, which created this punch bowl-like shape and a natural attraction. This section of the Oregon coast gets continuously battered by winds of up to 100 miles an hour, which contributes to an overall windswept look and appearance. Way down the opposite direction is the Yakima Head Lighthouse. You can just see it on the tip of those rocks there. And way up high, hundreds of feet above the ocean, you can almost see way up there the lookout. We are at the OSU Hatfield Marine Science Center. This two-man submarine could dive to 350 feet and stay submerged for up to 4 hours. This is a skull from a killer whale which had washed ashore in 1996. Look at those teeth. And speaking of teeth, look at the tusks on this Pacific walrus. Inside, there's a number of aquariums showcasing local marine life. I like this stingray. Here's the skeleton from an adult male northern elephant seal. Here are a collection of beach balls which are made up of ocean debris. These are naturally occurring and thought to be made by the ocean surf. Some touch pools with a variety of urchins and an anemone. So let's give this a try. If I remember correctly, if you touch one spot on the anemone, the other spines, well, there it goes. I don't know if you can see that, but the other spines actually move to try and catch whatever was touching the anemone. Here, I'll try it on the front. So I'm going to just touch here, and you can actually, there it goes. You can actually see the other spines have pointed inwards to either protect the anemone or try to catch if there's been a fish or something else caught on its spines. You can actually see it moving there. There you go. In this one, there are some other anemones and a barnacle here that is fully extended. Whoop, there he goes. There they go. Over in the wave laboratory, you can check out the effects of waves on buildings, test your Legos against a tsunami, or check out how waves affect erosion. Here's some whale baleen, which whales use to sweep the krill from the ocean. By comparison, here is some krill, and you can see how it would get filtered right through that brush and make a yummy dinner. And here's the skeleton of a young adult female Pacific white-sided dolphin. It's much smaller. It's probably about half the size in length of the elephant seal. Let's check out the octopus lair. Here's a Pacific octopus sitting right up against the glass. Look at that. I have no idea what she's doing. Those arms are flailing.
See that? I wonder why he's looking like that.
Can you see his eyes?
I think these sea pens are pretty cool. What do you think? This is an interesting exhibit. This is a piece of dock that was destroyed in a Japanese tsunami in 2011. Currents and sea movement brought this entirely across the ocean, and it actually ended up landing just outside of Newport. This buoy shows how the power of the ocean can be harnessed to make electricity. The up and down movement of the floats would generate electrical current. The Marine Science Center offers a quick stop for those who maybe don't have the time to do the full Oregon Coast Aquarium and still want to get a flavor of the marine experience. Nearby is the Aquarium Village, a themed shopping center where you can explore souvenirs and gifts galore. Here's a statue of the world-famous Yakima Bay sea monster. This guy back here is keeping a watchful eye over Wally the Walrus. I feel like we're going to need a bigger boat. So that's it for today from the Hatfield Marine Science Center. Check out the interactive map so you can see all of the other aquariums and museums that we've been to, and hit that subscribe button so that you can stay up to date on all our latest adventures. But for now, it's time to exit through the gift shop. It's starting to fill up.
So we have to wait a while.
Yeah, it's not in the next half hour anyway. Otherwise, I'd probably wait.
Please go back into the car.
Mm-hmm.